Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers. And, alright. I'm here to talk about game 53. Rangers lose 5-2 to the Canucks. Where do you want to start? This was embarrassing. You play the Canucks, a middle-tier team, right around 500. They come to your barn, and they kick you up and down the ice. I mean, it was bad. It was basically a 4-0 loss. You know, the Rangers didn't score until very much garbage time, 10 minutes left while losing by 4. And then you score a pair. Pettersson gets an empty netter, right? And man, like, where to begin, right? The offense just couldn't score. And Georgiev, man, I don't like just dumping on a player because of another player being great. But man, Georgiev is not cutting it. And I really don't think you can go past the deadline without at least getting another backup goaltender. I really think Georgiev has to be traded. Or at the very least, you got to bring in someone else. Because, God forbid, Shesterkin gets injured or misses any bit of time, you're going to go down in a boat with Georgiev starting. Like, I'm not going to get mad at you for 2 of them, right? The third and fourth goal, the tip-ins, one of them being on the power play. I'm not going to get on your case for those 2. But the first goal and the second goal, man, you can't allow those. Those were pretty clear shots. Like, there was no one blocking them. It wasn't like you couldn't see the puck. You got to stop those. So I watched this game where we get absolutely pummeled, and I'm just kind of fuming, right? I'm expecting to get on here and just yell and yell and yell some more about Grr, Rangers, and shake my fist at the camera. And then I just can't. Look, we got embarrassed. And I really think that's a fair way to look at this. We lost. We lost bad. You lose 4-0. And for everything that I was going to say, maybe it's the voice of reason, maybe it's the fact that this is the team that I love for hockey, and I just can't, because I think of excuses and I think they're valid, and I don't like making excuses. So here's the thing. I'm gonna make you do the deal, Rangers. This is your last free pass. This is a free pass for tonight's game. But if you have a game like this again, you're playing a inferior opponent, and you get bodied like this again, I'm not going to take it easy. But I look at all the numbers and statistics for this game, and I'm not going to get on the case too bad. You can look at shots on goal. We only got outshot by 1, and that was the last one that was an empty netter, so essentially it was even shots on goal. You scored twice, which isn't good, especially since they came in garbage time, but one of them was by Alexis Lafreniere. I thought that line looked great all evening. Laffy only had 2 shots, but one of them was the goal, and it was a beauty set up by Mika Zibanejad on a really nice pass. And Chris Kreider, I mean, he didn't score, but I believe, I want to make sure I get this correct, he had 8 shots. Yeah. I mean, the first line was flying, as it has been recently. They looked great. Strome had a nice little goal. I'm pretty sure Panarin assisted on that, if I'm not mistaken. He did. Fox also got an assist. Georgiev was not good, but again, 2 of the goals I'm not really going to write him on because they were tip-ins, and I don't love putting tip-in goals on the fault of the goaltender. And I know we had like a big break during the week where we didn't play. Like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this last week we were off. But then you also look at it. Last Sunday, we were in Ottawa. Then, Thursday, we are back home playing Washington. Yesterday, we were on the road in Pittsburgh, and then today we're back again in New York. So that is 4 flights in about 8 or 9 days. And that's a lot. Granted, there's more intensive travel. I'm not saying this is insane, but it's a lot of back and forth. So there's that. With the travel, it's a back-to-back. It's your backup goaltender. Honestly, shots weren't as bad as they seem. And you look at expected goals, and it was a lot closer than you'd think. And so, like, I know we didn't play well, and I'm not going to say we played good enough to win, but I don't think we played bad enough to lose either. And then really, if you watch it back, I think this falls under the category of getting goalied. I mean, Thatcher Demko was otherworldly tonight for the Vancouver Canucks. He's been really good all season, but man, tonight was he magnificent. There were a few saves, especially on the Kreider wraparound, where it was just a Lundqvist-esque save with the paddle. I mean, I don't know. Something about it, I just can't get mad. Like, we didn't play good. I don't think we played awful either. I think we were just sort of middle of the road and happened to lose tonight. And there are people that are going to say, well, if Shesterkin was in net, we might have won. Maybe. I don't know. But overall, I don't know. I'm not furiously angry about this game. That being said, this is the Rangers' last free pass of the season. And I already said that, but this is it. You go against an opponent that is kind of bad, like the Vancouver. The Canucks aren't bad, but middle of the pack or lower, that you should, on paper, kind of smush under your thumb, and you lose by multiple goals. I'm going to pop off at you that time. So as underwhelming as it sounds, that's all I have. We play again Wednesday. We are home for St. Louis. That is at 7:30 Eastern. I'll be here after that game to talk about it. And that's all I got for the evening. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.